Camila Cabello bet on herself and won. The Cuba-born pop star left her snug performance with Fifth Harmony during the band's peak in 2016 to pursue a solo career, and the gamble paid off, with Cabello scoring a #1 number and #1 album in her solo debut. Since this sexy señorita came onto the music scene, we've all been dying to know a little more about her. After her departure from Fifth Harmony, we've got to see a little more of who Camila Cabello really is. A funny, humble, and fearless singer. So, if you're dying to find out every small detail about this Cuban goddess, you've come to the right place. Here we uncover 10 cool Pisces facts about Camila Cabello that you didn't know until now. So make sure to like and subscribe Pisces Horoscope for more videos like this. Number 10. She's charitable. Since her rise to fame, Cabello has been involved with a number of charities. In 2016, she partnered with Save the Children to design a limited edition Love Only t-shirt, which helped raise awareness of issues regarding girls' equal access to education, healthcare, and opportunities to succeed. In June 2016, Cabello and producer Benny Blanco, alongside members of not-for-profit arts group OMG Everywhere, collaborated to release a charity single called Power in Me. She has also partnered with the Children's Health Fund, which provides healthcare to low-income families, and in 2017, she worked with Lin-Manuel Miranda and other Latin artists to release the track Almost Like Praying to raise funds for those affected by Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. This is a true evidence of a Pisces because no matter how tough their situation is, Pisces people are always charitable. Number 9. She doesn't have any tattoos. Cabello is ink-free and intends to keep it that way, probably. She told LM Nola that she would consider getting a bow tattoo on her pink toe, perhaps a tongue-in-cheek reference to the oversized pink bow that she wore on X Factor. But in general, it seemed she looked warm about the whole thing. When KTU 103.5 FM asked if she would ever get a tattoo, Cabello replied, "I don't think so, because I feel that I am going through different stages of my life, and for me, as if everything has to change. I just love to transform. I don't even like to wear the same clothes or the same bracelet. If I go for something, it is very drastic." Yes, Camilla, we know it. Number 8. She is not a quitter. If there is one thing that we know about Pisces is that they are not quitters in any way. They do not give up no matter how hard might the circumstances may be. Same goes for Camila Cabello. Now that Cabello has become a pop favorite, it's easy to forget that she staggered out the fence with the overwhelming Crying in the Club, her first single after Harmony's fifth split. Cabello was under pressure to make a statement as a solo artist, but the boring dance track that was co-written by Sia never really caught on, peaking at number 47 on the Billboard 100. Cabello finally closed the song and left it from her album, Camila. Her manager, Roger Gold, told the New York Times, "The reality of that song is that it doesn't feel or sound like Camila. The main subject matter in this whole thing was that we were most successful when Camila relied on her own instincts." Joey R. Baggy, A&R's executive vice president at Epic Records, made similar comments in the New York Post. Number 7. She is a hard worker. Pisces are one of the most hardworking people in the industry, and the proof of their hard work is evident in their lack of basic everyday skills such as driving, cooking, cleaning, etc. It's not because that they don't learn this on purpose, it's because once they commit themselves towards something, then they don't even have time to even look after themselves because they get so lost into their work. This is the very reason why they end up so successful in life. Music has given Cabello everything she could ask for and more. She has fame, wealth, and a very coveted membership of the Taylor Swift team. But there is a certain disadvantage to Cabello's busy career. Albeit a small one, she doesn't know how to drive. "I went to Los Angeles for X Factor when I was 15 years old and have been working nonstop ever since," Cabello told Sound Exchange. "To be honest, I didn't have time. I'm too clumsy and distracted to drive a car. I think, at least for the time being." Cabello talks about learning to drive as many of us talks about the gym. She often says she will continue, just to postpone. Oh well, she can always just cycle to make ends meet. Wait, never mind. Number 6. She doesn't accept defeat that easily. Cabello's singing career began a rocky start when she sang My Country, 'Tis of Thee for her 4th grade choral audition. She told Elvis Duran that her anxiety occurred while trying, making her forget the words. Because her teacher told her it would be good, she felt she still had a chance to make the cut. But then I showed up 2 days later to see my name on the list. No name on the list. I didn't make it, Cabello said. But I made it the following year. Perseverance, people. The story is reminiscent of Cabello's trip to X Factor, which also involved rejection. As the story goes, the producer of the singing competition designated her as an alternative during auditions and repeatedly said it was not worth appearing. She insisted and eventually got an audition for the judges, including Cowell and L.A. Reid, presumably remembering the words this time. We cannot say for sure because her audition was never broadcast. Number 5. She is a strong woman. Pisces are best known for keeping their emotions in check and their feelings under control while they are going through a dramatic experience. Not only they keep their heads high, but also stand tall against all odds. Camila rose to fame when she was thrown into a group on the X Factor in the 2012. Although the girls started off on a strong foot, Fifth Harmony's split publicly turned sour, with Camila getting ousted from the band in a vicious scandal. The girls accused Cam of refusing group meetings and failing to keep this group alive. Camila defended herself by saying, "The girls were aware of my feelings through the long, much-needed conversations about the future that we had during tour, saying that they were just informed through my representatives that I was leaving the group is simply not true." She wished her bandmates well and moved on to bigger and better things as a solo artist. And look how well did that turn out? Who would have thought? Number 4. She is a genius. Camila couldn't speak a word of English. This interesting fact might take you by surprise. When Camila moved to the US from Mexico aged 5, she couldn't speak a word of English. That said, the bright star learned the language by watching cartoons. Whoever said TV was bad for kids? This is a common trait for Pisces because they are natural geniuses. Number 3. She has OCD and she isn't shy about talking about it. Camila has an obsessive-compulsive disorder. The celeb hasn't been shy about talking about her OCD. She opened up during a Cosmopolitan interview and said how she often lets her thoughts consume her. With a great support system, she's managed to realize when she's just having a bad thought and is able to push it away without obsessing over it. Cam told E! Online, "Everybody has different ways of handling stress. And for me, if I get really stressed thinking about something, I'll start to have the same thought over and over again, and no matter how many times I get to the resolution, I feel like something bad is about to happen if I don't keep thinking about it." This is also a good trait of Pisces that they never feel shy to express their feelings and thoughts to everyone. Number 2. Camila's a huge family girl. Camila's family means the world to her and she's extremely close with her younger sister, Sophia. At the 2020 Grammy Awards, we saw just how special her family bond is when she dedicated her song, First Man, to her father, who was also her date to the ceremony. It didn't only bring tears to her daddy's eyes, but also to all the viewers. Being a Pisces, this is an obvious fact because Pisces are big family people who always put their families first before anyone. Number 1. She's a driven perfectionist. It only makes sense because she is a Pisces and Pisces are born perfectionists. The driven personality of Camila Cabello has undoubtedly played a major role in her incredible success. She does long hours to ensure that her music is flawless. Diane Warren, who has written some of Camila's most iconic songs, told Billboard what impressive is about working with the singer. "I went to her show and it's almost 2 o'clock, she said. She is not synchronous. She sings songs that are not easy to sing. Then we went into the studio at 11:30 in the evening and she stayed until about 4 in the morning and did not leave until it was perfect. I kept thinking, that's why it will last forever." According to Warren, Cabello's dedication is a rarity in the music industry. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications.